Oh my god, guys, I never thought I'd be posting this video. We went from so many things to this so many things. What's up, guys? Xavier Troy Mirush here, and I am here with a longer video for you guys once again, because in today's video, we're going to be checking out all the DVDs I own, and of course, all the games I own, and of course, the consoles I own. So prepare yourself for a longer video for today. So, yeah. I just got done stacking these games one by one, so this may take a while to go through all of them. So yeah, and of course the DVDs and the consoles, but the consoles, some of them are just still chilling in the background, but I didn't feel like moving them, especially with the Switch 2, but still, it doesn't even matter. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, for our first thing we're going to go through some of the controllers that we have. Anyways, on the first list we have is my very first official GameCube controller. This one has the left stick kind of missing from it, but still, I'm just glad it's still in working condition, but I don't even care how it is. Up next we got the Switch grip holders, which I find to be very cool. I thought this would be a pretty cool thing to showcase as well, especially on screen. Up next we got the Switch OLED. I still have the dock and of course the charger and of course the HDMI in the background, so this is still in pretty good condition since I got it in the beginning of March. So yeah, I'm happy to have that one out of the way. Up next we got some steering wheels. We got the Mario Kart Wii steering wheel, and we got the this Switch Sonic steering wheel, which I think is pretty cool. So that's awesome. And then we got like this protection for the Switch controller, which I think is pretty cool. I gave away my Shadow one, which I don't really care. I'm just happy to have the Sonic one, to be honest. Up next, we got my PS5 controller, my very first one. This one came with the console for the PS5, so yeah, there's that. Speaking of my PS5, it's just chilling right over here. It's just standing there. Menacingly! Well, not exactly, but there we go. Up next, we got another same GameCube controller, but this time it's in perfect condition a little bit. The left stick, however, is kind of not, unfortunately, but still, it's nice to have a backup just in case if this one right here kind of breaks. So, yeah, there's that, by the way, too. We have a Switch case right here, a very big one. This one gets, loads many things, like a controller, a dock, and including the games and the charger, which I find to be very cool. I do have some things, plus I got some game cartridges, which I'll be going through, so yeah, there's that. I'm just happy to have that. Plus I have a camera, and also I have another camera that I finally got working again, because I finally had the charger found, which, yeah. I'm really appreciated to have this, though. Up next we have the Sonic and Shadow case, and of course, inside we have another Shadow and Sonic case. This is absolutely amazing, because this one has the game, you can hold the games in it, I think. Plus you can hold anything, including the Switch in there. I'm just happy to have this, as I ordered it from Amazon for about $40. It came with the steering wheel of Sonic, and of course the protection thing of Sonic, so I'm just happy to have that too. Up next we got another PS3 controller. Well, we actually got kind of our first PS3 controller. I have to find a charger for this, but once I do, I can finally stream some Sonic Adventure DX on the PS3, or I can stream it on the GameCube with one of the GameCube controllers, but so it is a nice collection to have, this one. And then I got these weird GameCube ports for the Wii U, because, you know, just in case I'm playing through Classic Mode and Brawl, I tested it out, and these things are actually kind of fun to use. And plus, the best part about it is it has a ZL button, which makes it into a fully Pro controller. Plus, it has a turbo button, which I don't use for some reason. But still, I'm happy to have those two. Up next, we got the Wii Motion Plus, a pretty nice thing to have. Up next, we got the Wii Motion Plus thingy, a nice thing to have, which I was trying to say. Up next, we got the Switch 2 grip holders. Now, this one is pretty awesome, a pretty huge stand-up to the first one. I'm glad I still have the Switch 2, to be honest. And speaking of the Switch 2, it's just chilling right by the Wii U, which I will showcase that as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that I have the Switch 2 as well. So this is a pretty nice addition to have. Up next, we got a Switch Star controller. Unfortunately, this controller drift stick, so I'm gonna have to probably just sort this one out pretty soon. But I wanted to showcase it because I did it on stream about, I think it was about 2 to 1 years ago. I'm not really sure, but still. I'm going to be getting a new Switch controller because this one drift sticks, and yeah, just so you all know. Up next, we got another PS5 controller. I am going to be using this one for the PC now since I can hook it up to it, which, yeah, I think it's pretty cool to use, to be honest. Up next, we have the Wii U Pro controller. This one is pretty alright. Well, it is good to use for Smash Bros. For the Wii U, to be honest, and stuff. Up next, we got Peach Wii Remote. I don't know where the Mario Wii Remote is, but it's somewhere out in my living room. But I managed to find this one at my local GT Games, including the Mario one, which I'll showcase pretty soon. I'm just happy to have this one, and I don't really care. Up next is my normal black Wii Remote, the one without the case. This was always my original Wii Remote I used ever since. It's a foreign to me, and I still love it to death, to be honest. Well, that too. Up next, we got this weird off-brand version of the PS3 controller. I have another one somewhere in the room. I just managed to find this one in the box sealed. Oh, wait. I also got this from GT Games about 3 years ago. But still, it is a nice controller to have, I guess. I don't even know what else to say about it. Up next, we got is my normal black Wii Remote. This one I also got with the Wii that I got from GT Games, which, yeah. Which I think is pretty cool. Plus, I'm glad I have the back of the case for this one. Because, you know, it came with it anyways. And here is my normal Wii, just chilling on the ground and stuff. Up next, we got another PS5 controller. This one I got during Christmas, thanks to one of my friends for getting it for me. And, yeah, in 2022, I was glad to get another PS5 controller. I'm just happy I have a duplicate just in case if I have one that drift sticks or something. But it's a nice one to have, to be honest. Up next, we got a Toad Wii controller. This one is awesome to use, to be honest. And a nice pro controller to have, especially if you're playing against your friends in Smash Bros. Brawl. Even though nobody plays that game, but you can use this controller for it, to be honest. And I also have a Legend of Zelda one as well, which is pretty cool, which looks like the original GameCube controller, especially with the buttons and stuff. And it looks the same as the one that I have with the Toad, which, yeah, I just find both of these controllers to be very cool. Up next, we got this pretty cool light-up Wii Remote. I absolutely think this one is pretty cool. I got it at the beginning of September last year, which, yeah, I just think this Wii Remote is one of the rarest Wii Remotes to get in history, to be honest. And then we got another PS5 controller, green. This one is absolutely my favorite one I ever got, especially in 2025, to be honest. I absolutely love the color, plus it looks pretty cool, and plus it's one of the also rarest controllers to find, especially at a local Target if they're sold out. And then we got another GameCube controller, which I had ever since 2022, except that this one drift sticks, which I wanted to showcase this one before I actually throw this one out, but still, it is a nice one to have. Up next, we got the purple GameCube controller, which absolutely looks amazing. I also got this with the GameCube as well, which I think this controller looks pretty cool and stuff. And, yeah, this actually goes well with the GameCube and stuff. And speaking of the GameCube, here's my last of the GameCube controllers I have right here. The purple one. I also got this from GT Games, and the GameCube controller was about, well, the GameCube itself was about 120, but I'm just happy to have a collection of this one. And, of course, the GameCube itself, so, yeah, there's that. On to another Pro controller, we have another Switch controller. I totally forgot I had the Mushroom controller from 2023, but I am happy to have this one, so there's that. And moving on to another Wii Remote, we have a light blue Wii Remote that says just Wii Motion Plus inside. This one I got from my Amazon about a year ago, which, yeah, I ordered this one because I wanted to have a light blue Wii Remote that works so much better. I had an off-brand one that didn't work, so, like, I had an off-brand that worked, I meant to say, but I didn't like the sound bar coming out of this thing. And that's why the Wii Motion Plus inside and the Wii remotes are so much better than the off-brands, to be honest. And of course, here's my other light blue Wii remote. This time it doesn't even say Motion Plus, it just says Wii on it. Still pretty awesome. And then here are my nunchucks right here that I channeled right by the movie Shadow motorcycle. And here's my PlayStation 3 right here. Along with an off-brand PlayStation 3 controller I also got from a local GT Games as well. And then here's my PS2 controller, my official original one. And then we have the PlayStation 2 just chilling right here. And to finish off the controllers and stuff, we have the normal Wii Pro controller that I have connected to this Wii remote right here that I got from a local pawn shop. But I got the remote, the controller from GT Games. So yeah, this thing cost me about like maybe $10. And yeah, I was happy to get this thing in 2022, which I use this controller for Smash Bros. Brawl, to be honest. Oh wait, I totally forgot about one controller. Here is my Sonic the Hedgehog GameCube controller. Absolutely love this one, except that the left stick and right stick are kind of off, but it's still in good working condition, to be honest. I'm just happy to have this one after 5 years of having this, so 10 out of 10 for this controller. Anyways, those were all the controllers, including the grip holders. Now it's time to move on to some of the consoles I have, which are in 2 or 3D. Anyways, we have the 3DS. This one cost me about $175 to use. Well, to get, especially from November 2024, which I got that in the previous time. And finally, we have the DSi. This is my favorite DS I ever had when I was a kid, and I still have it to this day. I think I got it in 2014, if I'm honest, and I think it's been about 11 years since I had this DS, which I'm still trying to aim for a DS, just a normal one, but I don't think I'm going to aim for it. I'm just happy to have a DSi and a 3DS, to be honest. Anyways, those were the DS consoles, and now it's time to move on to the other things we have. Moving on to the DVDs now, we have a SpongeBob SquarePants Best 300 Episodes. This one, oh my goodness, has so many episodes and DVDs inside. I am so surprised I got this from Walmart. Especially it was the last one I got from Walmart. I know they make more copies of this, but I'm just happy to have this one in general, to be honest. Next, we got a Sonic Prime Season 1 on Blu-ray. Absolutely love this cover. Yeah, I don't know why they're using the Sonic Colors render for Sonic right there. But still, I ordered this from Amazon about a year ago with the Wii Remote, so yeah, there's that. Up next, we got Sonic Prime Season 2 on Blu-ray. I also ordered this from Amazon in the early 2025, which I'm absolutely happy to have this one. Plus, I think the renders kind of look so much better. I just still wish they made a Season 3 Blu-ray, but they actually kind of did. Speaking of Blu-ray, we have another Sonic Prime Complete Series. Well, we have the official Complete Series. This one looks extremely better, especially when they have all the characters on it. And plus, this one has the final disc we've been missing. Well, the final disc we've been missing. I don't know why I said it weird like that. And of course, we have the Season 3 Complete Series on there as well, which is pretty awesome. Of course, we can't forget we have a Sonic controller holder. This thing can also hold my Sonic Prime Blu-ray, which I'm also going to put back really quick, which, yeah. Our next Blu-ray, we have a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. A pretty good classic DVD, if I have to say so myself, even though it's Blu-ray. Up next, we have The Angry Birds. A nice, pretty decent film. Up next, we have Angry Birds 2, the film. Pretty much better than the first one, to be honest. Up next, we got It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown Blu-ray. Absolutely a good classic. And then we have a Charlie Brown Christmas. A pretty nice classic Christmas Blu-ray to watch. Well, especially. I still got a little bit more Blu-rays and stuff to showcase too. And the best Marvel film we have, Spider-Man No Way Home. This movie was probably my favorite Spider-Man movie I ever watched ever since the end of 2021. Plus, that's when the Sonic 2 trailer came out, which was pretty awesome too. For another DVD I have the Shrek 4 movie collection. I heard there's a Shrek 5 on the way, so I'm just happy to get this one just to watch them over and over again for the Shrek films. But I still think the first film and the second film are still the best ones out there. I'm still going to be rolling up on the DVDs, and now it's time to get into the games that I have. And of course, some of the game cases I have too. First we got is Super Mario Party for the Switch. I got this from GameStop about 5 years ago, and it was pretty cheap for about $38, which yeah. And then we got Mario Kart Wii for the Wii. I don't know where I got this game from, but I'm just happy to have this in my collection, to be honest. And to my favorite Pac-Man game on the Wii, we have Pac-Man Party. Definitely one of the best games I ever have in my history. Plus, I made a 75,000 cookies challenge in 10 parts, and I'm glad I got that out of the way and stuff. And I'm just glad to have my favorite game on the channel and stuff. And yeah, if you guys want me to do more Pac-Man Party, let me know in the comments. And to a pretty good sequel, we have Wii Sports Resort. We have this game because I was missing this one, and plus I had to get a new Wii Motion Plus thingy because and then I realized I had a Wii Motion Plus Wii remote, my original Wii remote, which is pretty crazy. But still, I'm just happy to have this one, which I don't really care if I had to order that. And of course, we have another copy of Pac-Man Party, which I'm absolutely kind of surprised I ordered another copy. Well, the other copies I showcased was just now, but still, I'm just happy to have another copy of the game, to be honest. Just in case if one kind of breaks down and stuff. Or if it gets scratched too. Up next we got is the Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut disc. And of course the game, I meant to say. I absolutely think I actually kind of like that I have the disc. I got it from GT Games about 3 years ago. And because I had to move out of 2 houses at once, I actually got this game for about $35, and I'm glad I got it since I wanted to play it since, yeah. Comment below if you guys want me to stream Sonic Adventure DX sometime. Of course, we got another Gold Mine game. We got Wii Party. This game is absolutely amazing. I should stream more of this often. Let me know in the comments if I should, guys. And to the best Mario and Sonic game, we have Mario and Sonic at the London 2012. I had to order myself another copy of this game due to the other one being scratched and stuff. So, yeah, I'm just happy to have this game, to be honest, and it is a nice one to have. And here is the other one I have, except that it's scratched and stuff. Heck yeah, we got another good Mario and Sonic game. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games is a nice game to have, especially during the winter season. I'm going to be streaming it sometime this winter, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Another game we have is Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the Nintendo Switch. I used to play this game on the channel, but now I kind of stopped playing it because I kind of got bored of the Mario series, to be honest. But I still play Mario Kart World, so Mario Kart World kind of is better than this one, to be honest. Then we got 2 games in one. We got Sonic Mania and Team Sonic Racing for the Switch, which I did order these 2 games digitally because I didn't have the DLC for Sonic Mania, but that's alright. I'm just happy to have this case as it looks pretty cool. We have a Sonic Colors Ultimate case right here. Well, the thing that included the Baby Sonic keychain. I have 2 of these for some reason, so there's that. And here is the other one that is not kind of destroyed. Up next we got is a Sonic Generations for the PS3 case. I had this one, and I think I still have it to this day, if I'm honest. And I did not. Alright, that's alright. But I'm just happy to have the case itself, since it has Sonic and Classic Sonic running on the thing, and it says 3D compatible, which I don't know what that means, but I don't really care. I just have this case, to be honest, and I'm happy about it. Speaking of generations, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations for the Switch 2, which I got this about $4 for selling a couple of games, which I got $45 up the store credit. I'm just happy to have this also for the Switch 2, which, yeah. Except that I had to put the keypad in, but I don't really care. It is a nice collection to have, so to be honest. And here's another copy of Sonic X Shadow Generation, but this time for the PS5. I'm not sure what to do with it, but I'm probably just going to keep it for a collection just in case. Except that the statue had to be delayed to November, which got me really mad, which, yeah, there's that too. And here is one of the games I don't play as much on the channel. We have Spyro, a Reignited Trilogy. I kind of have the same thing for Crash Bandicoot, but it's still somewhere though, to be honest. I'm also going to be showcasing the case for this too, but I don't play this game and I think I kind of don't have interest in it. We got Mario Kart 8 right here for the Wii U. I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, which I had it for a while. I got it before I got this game for the Wii U, which, yeah. The Switch version is better than this one, to be honest, which, yeah, which is true. Up next, we got, like, the Europe version of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. I had to get myself the one on the Switch, to be honest, because I kind of lost the game cartridges for this one. one of my old places, to be honest, but still, it is a nice game to have, I guess, for the game case. Up next we got is the Little Big Planet. I know people don't talk about this game, but I figured, hey, why don't I stream this game soon just to get it out of the way for all the series of Little Big Planet. I do not have the PlayStation Vista version of it, but still, comment below if you want me to get this game out of the way. Up next, we got a case which I put Wii Sports into it. I had the original Wii Sports as well, just to let you all know. And yeah, I'm glad I have this one too, to be honest. And to a surprise to no one, I have one of the best games that I have for the PS2. We have Pac-Man World 2. I heard this game is getting a remaster, which yeah, I'm going to probably be pre-ordering that by the end of August, which to be honest. And of course, I might be getting the reversible cover for this one, and I'll probably be pre-ordering. I'll be pre-ordering it twice for the PS5 and the Switch 2, to be honest. And I also have another copy of Pac-Man World 2 for the Switch. I meant PS2. I still think this one looks better, especially the color, because this is the best Pac-Man World 2 game. Well, the Pac-Man World series game, to be honest. And speaking of Mario Kart 8, here's the case I have right here. Here is another Pac-Man World 2 case. I love getting this disc so much. It's a foreign to me. Plus, the best Pac-Man World series game, to be honest still. And then I have a compilation of this GameCube game, which I have Pac-Man Versus, and of course Pac-Man World 2. This got me back to playing Pac-Man World 2 on the GameCube, but I have it for PS2, which I'll be streaming pretty soon again. And yeah, there's that. And then we got Pac-Man World 3. This was kind of the downfall of the Pac-Man World series. Well, I don't know if it was, but still. This game I heard was pretty alright, I guess, to be honest. And then we got Pac-Man World Rally for the PS2. The final series of the Pac-Man World series. And I still haven't played this game. I haven't played Pac-Man World 3 yet. And I will be getting the Pac-Man World series on the channel out of the way pretty soon. And then we got a Team Sonic Racing case. We kind of got this in the end of 2019 during Christmas, which, yeah. Except that was the Europe version, which, yeah, I had to re-get myself the PS4 version for some reason. I'm just happy to have this, to be honest, for a collection, to be honest. Like I said, so, yeah, there's that. And then we got Sonic and the Black Knight. This game I'll be streaming pretty soon, except that the case is kind of a little destroyed, but I don't really care. The disc itself is still fine in condition, to be honest. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Yeah. It's not the greatest. Just a rip-off of Smash Bros. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. And then we got Club Penguin Game Day. I still haven't streamed this game on the channel, and I really wanted to for a very long time. I'll be streaming it probably this winter just to get it out of the way. And then we got Mortal Kombat XL, the limited edition. I love this game to death. I always keep winning every time in it, to be honest. Then we got a game, Burnout 3 Takedown in the case. Shout out goes to Brayden for giving me the PS2 in the game. Thank you so much for that, SubiStrop912. I appreciate it. And then we got Wii Fit U. This one is better than the Wii Fit itself, to be honest, on the Wii, but I kind of backed down on the Wii Fit, to be honest. I got bored of it. And then we got Sonic Colors Ultimate for the Switch. Just the case itself. I gave away the cartridge to myself because I gave it to Personal Zebra for it, AKTC. So, hope you enjoyed the game and good luck on it, by the way. Up next, we got Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I have this game on the cartridge, which, yeah, I'll be getting it on the Switch digitally pretty soon, whenever I get the chance. So, yeah, I'm just happy to have the copy of it as well for the disc. Well, digital game cartridge, to be honest. Up next, we got the sequel to Sonic Adventure. We have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I only have the case for this game since I kind of lost the game disc for it, to be honest. But, yeah, there's that. I'm just happy to have the game case itself to death, to be honest. And then we got Mario Party 9 right here, sealed in this case. It still works in condition. Alright, so now I have like 3 copies of this game, once again. We have Super Smash Bros. Brawl, my favorite Smash Bros. Game because of Subspace Emissary and the Classic Mode. And we have another copy of this game right here. And to no one's surprise, we have a third copy right here. Up next, we got the best Sonic game of all time on the Wii, Sonic Colors. I streamed this game for the full game of this one in 2024, and yeah, it only took me 6 hours to beat, and I'm glad I have this one, to be honest. Best Sonic 3D game right there. Up next, we got is Mario Party 10. This game is alright. And we have another copy of Mario Party 10. And then we have is Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PS2. Yeah, this one is probably one of the greatest hits, and yeah, I'm glad I have this game, to be honest, and there's that. Plus, I have like an empty cover for this one, but I have Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube. And then we got a sequel to Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. We got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games Sochi 2014. I still think this game is amazing, and I still haven't tried out all the other events. I've been trying to make room in my room, to be honest, and yeah, it's been working out pretty well. Up next, we got Sprint Cars for the PS2. Comment below if you want me to stream this game pretty soon. Up next, we got a game I completed about a week ago. We got Sonic Unleashed. This only took me about 9 hours to beat, almost 10 hours, to be honest. And then we got Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Pretty awesome game to have on the Wii U, to be honest, and plus it has some of the best stuff, and plus classic mode, you can choose your own route to go. Up next, we got Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. One of my favorite things I had ever since I was a kid. Plus, it still is a foreign to me, so there's that. And then we got Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Comment below if you want me to stream this game before Sonic Racing Cross Worlds comes out. And I have Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. Let me know if I should do this too before Sonic Racing Cross Worlds comes out. And now we got another copy of Little Big Planet. This time it says greatest hits on it. I still think this game is pretty good. Except that this franchise died, but yeah, there's that. And then we got the sequel to Little Big Planet. We got Little Big Planet 2. I got this during Christmas in 2016, and I'm glad I have this game, to be honest. I'll be streaming it to get it out of the way with the other Little Big Planet games. Plus, I have the Sonic DLC in it, so there's that. And we have Little Big Planet Karting. I also got from GT Games. I got this about last year, and it only cost about $10, and I'm glad I got this game because I don't play it, but I still think it's pretty cool to have. Rounding up the Little Big Planet disc, we have Little Big Planet for the PS4. Well, Little Big Planet 3, I meant to say. There also is one for the PS3, but I'm just happy to have this one. Plus, I have it digitally on the PS4, so there's that too. And of course, we have Wii Fit Plus. Yeah, I kind of prefer this over the original Wii Fit, to be honest, but I don't really care. I just have this disc just because of it. And we kind of have a pretty good sequel so far, even though people say the controls are worse. We have Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I am getting Sonic Riders for the GameCube this upcoming week, so there's that too, which I'll be making a video about. And plus, I'll be live streaming it fully too. So there's that. And comment below if I should stream both of these games fully. Up next, we got is Burnout. I prefer Burnout 3 Takedown over this one for some reason. And then we got ATV Off-Road Furry 2. Yeah, there's that. And then we got an off-brand version of Sonic Prime Season 1 through... Heck yeah! Now we have another game that's pretty good. We have Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. This one is pretty awesome to have for a collection, and plus I'm glad I got this too. I love the remaster of the first one, and I managed to beat it before, and there's that. Up next, we got the Sonic Mania Plus reversible cover, and of course the PS4 cover too on the inside. I am probably going to be selling this game pretty soon if they'll let me, but there's that. I might be keeping it as a collection because I love the reversible cover. Speaking of covers, I have the holographic version of Sonic Mania Plus too. I got this for about $20, I think, or $30 from GameStop in 2018, and yeah, there's that too. I love the way it's holographic and stuff. Pretty awesome to have. Alright guys, we are on to our final row of the collection. Up first, we got Pac-Man Party 3D for the 3DS. The Wii version is better than this one. Up next, we got Sonic Generations for the 3DS. A pretty nice game to have and play on the 3DS. The boss fight in the final boss is better. Up next, we got Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Yeah, I kind of like doing this because of Smash Run. Up next, we got Pac-Man and Galaga Dimensions, a empty case for some reason. Yeah, that's alright. I also have Sonic Colors for the DS as well, to let you all know. And also I have Namco Museum DS for the... I had to reorder for some reason. Just because I forgot I had it. I have Mario Bros for the DS as well. Up next we got is Wii Fit. Yeah, I kind of got the wrong thing when I was getting this game, and plus I got Wii Fit Plus to go with it. And now we only have about 6 DVDs left to showcase. And now for our final DVDs we have the Danny Phantom's Disc 1, Season 1. Or the 4-disc set of Season 1. I'm glad to have this one, to be honest. And then we got Danny Phantom's Season 2, Part 1, 2-disc set. Absolutely love how it looks still. And then we got Danny Phantom's Season 2, Part 2, 2-disc set. The case is kind of destroyed, to be honest, on the bottom, but it is nice to have. And then we have Danny Phantom, the Final Season 2-disc set. A pretty nice one to have. And then we have Danny Phantom, the Complete Series DVD. My first copy of it. Well, actually my original one of it. And finally we have Danny Phantom, the Complete Series, my other copy of it. The one that's not destroyed. So, yeah, there's that. So those were all the discs and DVDs and stuff, and of course the games. And that means the entire collection is officially complete. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know, by the way, by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell on, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.